Oh hi, it's your boy Ray. Today is October 10th, 2013, and it is the Thursday portion of the week vlog. So, woo woo. But before I get into anything, today's vlog has been brought to you by Gaspari Mayo Fusion Pro Elite Series peanut butter chocolate or peanut butter cookie dough chocolate. So, um, I ordered this protein just to kind of get my feet wet into other types of proteins because um, when you buy the same type of protein, when you buy the same type of flavor, it's kind of the same thing all around. Like I could get like muscle milk chocolate, and it tastes like chocolate. I could get um, on or Optimum Nutrition, Gold Waste Standard chocolate, tastes like chocolate. So I wanted to try something different. So this was something different, peanut butter cookie dough. So when I ordered this, I thought to myself, dude, this is like two of my favorite things put together into one. When you have those weird ideas, like, dude, if you put this and that together and form this, it becomes like 100 million times awesome. So that's what I thought when I ordered that protein. As I was waiting for this to come, to come from shipping, I was waiting this to come home. I kind of thought to myself over time that, peanut butter and cookie dough, that might be the most disgustingest thing I've ever tasted. So I started to have nightmares about it. but but I've had two servings of that bottle so far, and it's pretty good. I've been mixing it with almond milk, so I haven't tried it with water. Unless I usually have a protein. I have a different type of protein somewhere around my room. I don't remember. I can't reach it, but I have another protein powder in my room where um, it's muscle milk actually that I'll mix it in with water, and that's kind of like the protein, like either before workouts or one of the meals before the workout is going to be after the workout, and then one of the later meals will be one of the like the more fancier protein. So this would be like the more fancier protein that I would have like in a different meal, and but it doesn't matter like which wherever you get your protein. It's just kind of comfortable for me. But the first shake I mix it with water, and then the second shake I mix it with almond milk. So I'm using that one with almond milk. So I haven't tried it with water yet, but I'll eventually get to that. So let's talk about stuff that I've been doing this week. Since it's kind of small, hopefully the blog will be short. Um, at work I've been messing, or I haven't been messing, but I've been looking more about reading more about the way I structure my workout. So upper lower splits, heavy and light days, and I've been reading just more stuff about nonlinear periodization. So nonlinear periodization is just basically you're working um, specific type of areas, but you're not going to say focus on this for a long period of time. What you're going to do is you're just going to focus on this area, and then maybe next time you'll focus on a different area. So you're going to work kind of in blocks. So instead of working it maybe in like a week block basis, where a couple weeks you'll be focused on like light training, and then another couple weeks you'll be focused on maybe like heavy training, and then like more moderate training next couple weeks. Instead of doing like that, my non-linear periodization training is just it's a day by day basis. So one day I'm doing heavy, next day I'm doing lights. One day I'm doing heavy, next day I'm doing light, and such and such, and I'll alternate in between them. So I've been kind of reading about more about rep ranges, like what would be proper ideal rep ranges, possibly sets as well. I feel like sets, I'm pretty comfortable with what I'm doing as far as like sets on both heavy and light days, which is like it could range from like 3 to 5 or 3 to 6, but I've been hitting like 4 on average. But 4 on average, and as the workout starts to degrade and like energy levels, I start to hit like 3. So 4 to 3 sets has been like my magical numbers. But I keep in mind, I could do 2 at the very least if it's like I'm really tired, or if I feel like it, I could do 6. So 2 to 6 sets, I've been kind of hitting it right there. But 4 to 3, like I said, has been my magical number. And I've been looking at rep ranges. And so, for heavy days, for the big heavy movements, I've been doing 3 to, or not 3, like 2 to 5. But I've been hitting 4 with 1 rep in the tank. So I kind of do an RPE of 9 to have 1 rep in the tank. So I do like 2 to 4. And those are for the big power movements on heavy days. And then the accessory work after the big movements, it's kind of, I've been doing like 6 to 8. And for light days, it's kind of self-explanatory. High reps, 8 to 12. And but what I've been thinking about was the type of exercise or the type of focus that I've been doing with the accessory work, which I've been doing a 6 to 8 rep range. So that means I'm working with the lighter weights. So instead of and that's reading whatever I forgot the article I was reading about. I'll hopefully I'll find it later. But looking at this chart that the article said, I think it was on T Nation that that rep range is more of a it's still kind of more hypertrophy focused over strength. And on a heavy day, I'm more focused on strength training over hypertrophy. So what I did was instead of hitting those accessory works for 8 to 6 reps per set, I decided to aim for 4 to 6. So I was able to increase the weight by a lot, a lot. I was able to increase the weight by a lot on like a lot of exercises, and it's been kind of magical knowing that okay, let's hit 6 reps um, maximum, but if you hit 4, you should be okay. But you should be pulling, pushing heavy weight. And so that's what I did. So like yesterday I did dumbbell rows, and I personally don't like dumbbell rows. Like I like seated cable rows, but I personally don't like dumbbell rows. And and I definitely have to use straps with heavy row moves as well. But I kind of been skeptical about moving up in weight, so I kind of do like maybe like 80 pounds dumbbell rows and such like that. But yesterday I actually like grew some balls and decided to do the 100s, or I actually worked myself up to the 100s. I think I started at 85 because I was like, okay, I know I could do 80, so I didn't need, and I did a warm up set, so I just went up to 85, felt pretty good. Then I went to 90, felt pretty good. 95, felt pretty good, and then I ended at 100, and I was like, damn, doing pretty good here. And then kind of the same thing with rack pulls as well. Like I've been kind of decided to keep rack pulls fairly low because I really wanted to work on the drive, and I've been kind of working with a high rep range, with the higher rep range on that as well, 6 to 8. So I thought, okay, let's lower the reps, but up the weight. So I just, I started at 315, which is like my typical working weight, and then I worked up from there. And I only did that for 3 sets, but yeah, just increase the weight every time just to make sure I could hit 6 reps. So that's what I did. And let's see, I didn't do this for Monday, I think, but I read about this. I didn't do the rep range, the new rep range stuffs for Monday, but I read about it Tuesday, so I incorporated it yesterday. But I'll be incorporating the new rep ranges from here on out. But for light days, they're kind of the same, just hypertrophy, 8 to 12, pretty good. Blah. But but as far as like today's leg day goes, I want to approach it a little bit more differently by kind of just working with different foot placement because I'm more conscious about like my legs now that I'm getting a lot of strength development. I'm getting a lot of strength gains, and I'm definitely seeing my legs getting a little bit more bigger. But I think visually they're bigger, but they're not the kind of size that I feel like I can get. So what I'm really wanting to increase a lot more with my quads is to get more of the outer sweep of my quads. So what I've read to help with that development is to get your foot placement a little bit closer. So I know I can do this with the squat, but I can't do it where I'm at with my hypertrophy range because I do squats traditionally, just ass to the ground, and I can do that fairly easily. But doing it with a closer stance, I'm kind of worried about that. So I'd be pretty fine lowering the weight down. But that's what I kind of want to incorporate now into my routine. That do stuff traditionally, where I have like feet shoulder width apart and stuff like that, ass to the ground. But I want to work with closer stance so I could try to hit an outer sweep because I get good leg development just by doing everything normally. But let's start thinking about the little details that we can get out of the way. Not me, not me. So that's what I'm thinking about. Nutrition, no need to talk about that because my weight's going up, up. Yeah, my weight's going up, so there's nothing to talk about that. What else? Video games. Pokemon X and Y. It's gonna be released Saturday. I'm gonna get my copy, and nobody. I'm telling some of my friends right now, nobody is gonna bother me. Nobody. And let's see. So Pokemon X. What I've been playing in the meantime is I've been playing Terraria on the PC. They had their 1.2 content updates back in October 1st, so I've been kind of giving that a shot, and it's been fairly fun. I definitely like seeing how there is a change in like certain enemies and stuff like that. Even the additional new enemies and additional new items that you could get and craft, and the possibility that your world generation is going to be different. Like they have this thing where one of the biomes, one of the environments is like this really dark place where it's like corrupted. They call it the corruption, but you have a chance with your world generation to get a different type of corruption, which they call the crimson. So it's like a red place compared to a purpley dark place. So they're kind of the same thing. It's just they both offer different sets of monsters. So this is why I kind of like the content of it. So I'm giving that a shot. Borderlands 2. Friends and I we played Borderlands 2 yesterday. We finished Tiny Tina's DLC for my friend. That was kind of fun. But now that we got a couple people in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode now, and we completed all the DLCs, we just need to get some people to 72 and do some Digistruck Peak. Digistruck Peak from the Ultimate Vault Hunter Pack 2. So that's gonna be kind of fun. Because I haven't been really playing it because it's a grind, and it's a grind, and every time I get home from the gym, I'm tired as hell. So yeah, yeah. There's nothing. Yeah. Other than that, can't wait till Pokemon. Yeah, I'm pretty old. I'm an old man, but Pokemon came in my generation, son. Came in my generation. So I have nothing else to talk about this week. So let's keep getting big, peoples. Let's keep getting big. Inspire everyone to lose weight, gain muscle, or um, just get fit. Keep inspiring. Yeah. So see y'all for next time. Bye. Did I do my baby cake expression? Oh, hey guys, how's you doing? I think I'm going to take some college classes so I could be a professor.